Hey, how y'all doing, man? DeMarcus Wade here again, man. I thank y'all again for, coming to spend a little time with me, man. It's truly appreciated. Today, man, I'm going to switch the topic up a little bit. We'll switch the subject style up a little bit, man, because I have some things going on in my life, and I don't mind being brutally honest, as they say, and sharing what's going on, because this is how we grow together. And maybe what I say is impactful. Maybe somebody can share something with me in response to what I'm going through at the moment. I'm going to start off with the thought that someone gave me one time is this: you show me your friends and I'll show you your future. I said again, if you show me your friends, I'll show you your future. But it made me look back on my life and look at something that just happened recently with me and my son. And I used to ask myself a question when I was in prison. With me going away and with me having the attitude that I did in the past with all the wrong beliefs and thoughts and just actions that I, walked every day, would I help or have hindered my children's growth with me being away? And of course, I believe that the answer truly is I would have hurt them, because with my foolish and irrational thoughts and belief about how to live life as a street cat or whatever, you know how it go, I would have, probably persuaded them to do some of the wrong things just by subconsciously walking every day. You know what I'm saying? Because we teach and we learn every day when we don't even know it. So I want to say this as well. In all our relationships, business, personal, any aspect that you can find, you can show me your friends and I can show you your future. If all my friends are successful and that we all in agreement upon something, chances are success is right around the corner for me too. If all my friends are drug addicts or alcoholics and we all in agreement about something, the chances are, and this is not to knock anybody, this is just a truth that we share, right? So to speak a little about what's going on with my life, me and my son had a disagreement yesterday, and it's weighing on my heart tremendously. And that's why I say I don't mind being open and sharing. The thing is, as a 16-year-old young man growing into a man, he has the right to have his own belief and vision of how he wants to live his life, how he wants to be treated and respected. But I do as well. The thing about it is, it's funny because now I can teach him how to better respect and walk in humility and treat people and be kind and to, live life as a man that I didn't then. But right now, what he's showing me as a 16-year-old, he still has a lot to learn. And to go back, not to go in a circle, but to go back and to the question that I brought in the beginning, would I have helped to hinder my children's growth if I would have never left and went to prison and if I would have stayed there? So it's kind of tough because his mom did a great job, but I just feel so much disappointment in myself because I wasn't there to do it. And I've met men and even women through my travels in life who've had parents that made a lot of bad decisions. And some of these people were so scarred by this that they couldn't forgive their parents. Some people, let it go and they were able to do it. The thing I say to you, I have to say about our grandparents, our parents, even us. How many of us have made truly bad decisions, bad mistakes? And our children may have seen them. They may reap some of the consequences of our actions, or they may never know. So when our parents made these bad decisions, we can look at them like, man, I can't believe mom or dad or whoever did whatever. But they only acted in what they knew was right at the time. We can name it and call it right or wrong or do whatever we choose to please to point it out. But they acted on the best thoughts they had at the time. Y'all look around your people you know every day, your friends, your families. We know some people that make a lot of bad decisions. It's just honest. Coming from the lifestyle that a lot of us come from, but just living regular everyday life. And it's hard to hate them when we begin to realize it's hard to hate them because it's all they know how to act in right now is those thoughts and beliefs and actions, right? So I'm puzzled because how do I now show a 16-year-old, and I have a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old as well, all young men, the better growth pattern that I have of walking as a man and thinking as a man today, when they're accustomed to living a certain type of life and understanding today that they went through until today. And I'm only about 44 days into freedom, and I'm experiencing things that I didn't yet I didn't see. It wasn't in the foreseeable future for these things to be happening as quickly as they are. But life goes on, and I learn and I grow, and I hope what I'm sharing with you or can help you learn and grow. But like I say, I would love feedback so that I can learn from your situations, from your decisions with your children, from your mistakes with your families, with your mistakes in life. Because to get back into the first topic that I brought up, if I show you my friends, I'll show you my future. And I want my family, who's closer than my friends, to be able to mimic what I bring now. As a parent, if you're a woman or a man, your actions mimic your family because they recognize and see what you do. And when y'all are in agreement, they act upon what you do because you're the first teacher. So my whole thing now was to try to correlate that quote into this. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. As parents, we need to teach our children to be better because our future becomes their future. Most of the time, if we can show them right, if we can show them better. And I hope that makes sense. And I hope what I share from my heart, what I'm going through with my family, because life is still great, life is still beautiful, but we all deal with heartache and we deal with struggle and pain differently. And I just hope that we can learn to be the best people that we can be for the people who need us the most, and not just ourselves. I hope y'all have an amazing and great day, man. I thank y'all for spending some time with me, and I wish y'all the best.